So there is the killer cell and all different kind of defense system. Okay. Water, we have a very good water also. Our water comes from underground, so we have good water. Okay. And so we do the morning exercise. Now, so we're going to have the stem cell activating Qigong. And in the Taoism, for many thousand years, they discovered that if you want your body stronger, you hit them. So the whole thing is developed many thousand years. And they discovered that the cell that not strong enough, you hit them, they break down, and they're gone, and they come back. And the stem cell will repair them to be stronger. And now I read many reports that the problem is that the stem cell sometimes going in cannot do the job. We have so many medicine now, and this medicine, some medicine, I'm not saying every medicine, I say some medicine is going in and preserve the cell, not die but not active. It's just like a guy paralyzed and sitting there, and you put them into the chair, and he becomes the CEO, but he cannot do anything. And we say, okay, CEO, how you do? But he cannot do anything. He just sitting up there. So some medicine actually preserve the cell. For example, the heart cell going to die, and you put some medicine that preserve, make the heart cell not dying, but it cannot work very well. Okay? So in like that, one thing is fooling the stem cell. You fool the stem cell. And you know what happens to the stem cell? They go in and they check, because it's full. It's sitting there. I'm sitting in the CEO. I'm sitting in the chairman. But you cannot do anything. Because it's sitting in there. So you check. Okay, it go. But so the Tao said, use the bamboo. Okay, you bamboo hit it using the steel bitter here. Very strong. Boom, hit them. When you hit them enough, it go in and shake, losing all those, so it cannot fool the bitter. Cannot fool the bitter. When you hit it long enough, that cell will break and destroy, and the stem cell will go in. You are damaged, get out. I will replace you. That's it. So that's how it works that way. So the stem cell only repair damaged cells. The only damaged cell is that if you have too much medicine to preserve the cell not die, they're not going to do the job. So this one is a major part that everybody have to do the stem cell hitting. We call it stem cell activating Qigong. So we have certain pattern, certain organs, certain way to hit it. Okay? And we have different, and we exercise and meditate, sometimes the swimming. Now, the diet is also very important. A balancing diet and the blood group diet is very important. Okay? So we teach people how to eat it right, because if people go back and eat not very good food, because too much chemistry, MSG, too salty, too sweet, too much cream, all these things will cause the body problem. And it go back to the old way, we're going to get sick again. Okay? So the first thing, we check the blood. So we have the blood check. And after the blood check, we see what's wrong, and we're correcting the blood. Okay? So these are all the plaque. And sometimes we have embryo. The embryo cell in bacteria or germ or virus, embryo form, they stay in the blood. And they're not hatch. When they can find a place to hide, they hatch. Or when the body weaker, they hatch. When all the white blood cells don't come and control them, they hatch. So we have it inside there. But the Western doctors still not recommend that yet. They say, no, the blood has to be sterile. Okay? It cannot have this. But it proved it now that they are in the embryo form. When they're in the embryo form, they are protected. So you cannot do anything to them. You see? Now, the next thing, so we have the blood check, and we have DPA check. It check all the blood vessels. Capillary, artery, and aorta vena cava, how available, how good they are, how open they are. So that one determines to us how much they should do on the hitting, beating, sauna, and all these things. And we check them against that, all the blood vessels started to open. When it starts to open, that means a very good candidate now to do the stem cell. The stem cell can travel to repair anywhere they want. Okay? The aura is going to be involved with emotional and the physical. In the aura, each organ, and this is a week, very weak, before and after the treatment and the meditation, the emotional is better. Aura is better. Okay? So the aura will give out the reading about every organs. Weak, strong, not good, will give us that. So this one, the left side emotional, the right side is physical. So we see, this is emotional okay, but physical are weak. So we can see what happened. And the next one is involved with the heart math. We check the mind and the heart, how they work together. If too busy, when the brain thinks too much, the heart active. When the heart too much emotional, the brain active. We have to make this heart and brain synchronized. So that they learn how to calm their mind and make their energy move. Okay? And the next one, so the aura, heart math, and fire element astrology involved with checking the emotional, their bond, and the problem they're going to have. So the astrology, we usually read their father, their mother. Sometimes we can even read their grandfather, grandmother, how they're affecting him. The mother, father affect very strong. Mother, father affect the people very strong. We have to read them. And the brother and sister, they grow up together. They're fighting, or some of them, they're killing each other that way. Okay? Some of them, they don't talk to each other. And it's going to solve and understand why they have problem. And the problem, it comes from that part, not now. So I have to resolve that problem also. Because the emotional problem. So this one sometimes we call ancestor problem. Or the relationship problem. Okay? Sometimes you cannot solve it, but you have to dissolve yourself. Some people will say, what are you going to do with my mother? It will pass away. I said, forgive it. And he said, I do a lot now. I think that my mother forgive me. I said, okay. That's good enough to do that, you know. Okay? And we have the detox and the colonic. So all this detox is so amazing, important. So some people have tremendous stool inside the body, and this toxic back up to the liver, back up to the kidney, back up to the brain, back up to the fat tissue, back up to the whole body. Okay? So the colonic and liver detox. Liver, we have liver, this liver gallbladder stone. Some people are too big, so big. And you go to detox, you get them out. Sometimes quite big, you know. Some of them come out like this. Water did that, you know. Come out, how many you have? It's quite a lot. It come out quite a lot of this, you know. And this is the, yeah, that you can measure that how big that. That is come from gallbladder. And it's amazing that some people you come out a lot. And the kidney, this is kidney stone. Okay, they come out from the kidney. Okay, so you have to detox them out. And the lymphatic drainage, we have a very good lymphatic machine now, draining the whole lymphatic system. And the skin wrapping the skin. Okay. This Rife machine is very interesting, and it's a big controversy for many medical doctors. He discovered that there are every bacteria, every germ, or even virus have one frequency to kill them. So when he discovered this, and when he published it, and a lot of doctors say, oh, so what are we going to do? If it work, what are we going to do? All you do is buy a machine and set them all finished. You know, you don't have to see the doctor anymore. So so he said, our cells are bigger than the bacteria, many times bigger than it. And they find out one, like when the people are opera singer, the sound, the vibration of the sound can break the glass. Oh, boom, can break the glass. So they discover a frequency can break the bacteria, the germ, the virus. So, and it's a big thing. And later on they put him in jail. Because if it worked that way, he died. But it worked to a certain level, yes, only. Okay. So now we have this. We have a few. I have his original machine upstairs called Rife machine, and that one they ban They banned in America.